Hello, the Neurodivergent here, Kim McIntyre, and today we are talking about grounding or being grounded, which doesn't mean you're having to go to your bedroom or give up your phone because you did something wrong. It means being present here, now, and in this moment. And that's really the only moment that matters, right? So here's a example. So the first picture on the left there is from the movie The Peaceful Warrior. It's also an amazing book. Where are you here? What time is it now? What are you? This moment. This is the moment that matters. Now, a lot of us are taught, if you need to get grounded, you need to go outside and hug a forest or put your feet in the ground. Well, if you're at work and you're having a rough day, it's going to be kind of hard to say, hey, I got to go get grounded. And you might not have any dirt. You might not have a tree to hug. So here, we're going to teach you how to tap to be grounded and learn what it feels like when you're not grounded, because the beautiful ballerina on the right-hand side, her feet are not on the ground. She's not hugging a tree. And I guarantee she is grounded within that moment, because if she's not, bad things can happen. Being ungrounded, daydreaming, doesn't mean we cannot daydream, but if we're daydreaming 24 hours a day, it's going to be unhealthy for us. You might miss a stoplight, you might miss the green light, you might hit somebody in a crosswalk because we're daydreaming, we're not present in the moment. Thoughts of what if could be maybe and might, made once worry more, he was worried all night, from Don't Feed the Worry Bug by Andy Green. Lovely book. I used to read it to my daughter all the time, mostly because it was good for me. And those what ifs, they're gonna make you rip your hair out. See? So, in my world, again, grounded means being present here, now, and in the moment. So we're gonna tap on that right now. So feel free to follow along with me. The definition of grounded means being present here, now, and in the moment. The definition of grounded means being present here, now, in the moment. Take notice of how your body's responding as you say and you hear these words. Very important that you feel what is changing as you work so that you can know if you're finished with your tapping. The definition of grounded is being present here, now, in this moment. The definition of grounded is being present here, now, and in this moment. And you're going to do that as many times as you need to until you can learn to be grounded. Now, you might not be able to do that at work, but that's why we call this homework. So very important. So take note of how you feel right now. And if you need to continue tapping, then by all means, pause this video or rewind it to the beginning of the mantra and continue tapping until you feel supported by your core, as we've talked about in the past. So now, take note of how you feel as you experience this picture. Does this create some anxiety within you? Do you feel unsupported by your chair again? Do you feel tense and tight? Have you experienced a car accident, wasps, nuclear war, or the threat of nuclear war? I guarantee you may very well not be grounded again because you haven't done the work yet. So remember what that picture looked like as we repeat the mantra. The definition of grounded means being present here, now, and in the moment. The definition of grounded means being present here, now, in this moment. The definition of grounded means being present here, now, in the moment. Ooh, there it is. The definition of grounded means being present here, now, in the moment. I just felt a rush come through my body. I actually just got here. I didn't realize I wasn't here, but now all of a sudden I definitely feel here. I got a little burp happening. You might experience those things. You might feel tingling, burping, farting, that energy. You might get sad, angry, happy. Those are all signs that you are releasing and bringing yourself into the present moment. Okay, wonderful. Now check in. Notice how your body feels in relation to that old picture. And if you need to go back to the old picture and pause it while you tap about being grounded, by all means do that. Now, here is another picture. Notice how your body feels as we notice these pictures here. All right. Now feel free to start tapping with me as we notice these pictures, because these pictures are supposed to be nice pictures, right? But if we don't understand love, the top picture isn't going to make any sense to us. And if we've ever had our heart broken, the top picture might trigger us, right, into a negative experience. The bottom picture, kids playing. Who doesn't love kids playing? But what if our trigger is the sun's going down and I just heard my mom whistle, which means that I'm late. I was supposed to be home 15 minutes ago and now she's mad, right? So there's lots of possibilities. The babbling brook. What if you don't know how to be calm and peaceful and in this serene picture? That would be a great thing to acknowledge so that you can be, guess what? Grounded. Grounded means being present here, now, in this moment. It's very easy to recognize the triggers of a negative picture or a negative memory. It's much harder to acknowledge that we might have triggers, and a trigger means a response within us from an outside source, and that outside source might be an old memory, a memory of a night when you were late, a memory of a broken heart, a memory of I don't feel comfortable here next to this babbling brook, and the self-criticism of why don't I? I'm supposed to feel comfortable, right? So the definition of grounded means being present here, now, in this moment. So be it, and so it is. So when you book your appointment with me at theneurodivergent.net, practice this grounding before you start your session, because the more grounded you are at the beginning of the session, the faster we can go into work and get your goals accomplished. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to be grounded throughout the entire session, and I will let you know when you got ungrounded and not only help you, but help you recognize that you're ungrounded and let's bring you back. Because the work that happens during a session, it's hard. It's hard facing those anxious feelings and those fears and those worries and those regrets and the grief and the inability to love yourself as much as someone else. So I hope that helps you. Book your session at theneurodivergent.net, and I look forward to helping you be the person you are meant to be. Have a wonderful day.